It's difficult to get used to this. Mostly on the accounts that I know what you deal with now. How strong you are. I wonder if I can be just as strong. I wonder if we'll lose our place in this world. If someone's going to come after us, no, I'll protect you. I promise. All of this. I just want you to be happy. I feel like I'm safe now. Even if it's so strange. Being the same as you. I never thought I'd be a demon. But is that what we really are? Or are we just a different type of human? Part of me just can't figure it out. I see the qualities. I see what people fear. I smell things I've never smelled. But what makes me happiest is smelling your scent. The feeling, the passion, my everything. You are all those things and more. Now I understand that obsession of yours with kissing. It makes more sense. Just don't go dying on me. You're not allowed. No one can kill me either. I don't care what it takes, or what we sacrifice if we remain without killing them. I see the temptation, but I'd rather be hungry forever than die and leave you alone. Maybe I'm the one who's getting obsessed with kisses. Maybe that's just who I am. You've made me really consider a lot of things. And now that I'm like this, Sorry. It's hard to make sense of these feelings. I feel like I'm being torn asunder, and yet I've never felt more alive. I see why they lose control. I understand things more from a different perspective that I'm... Right. Talking too much, huh? Well, still. I might just get revenge on you. For turning me. Saving me? Is that what you're gonna call it? Lucky for you, I don't think it's any different. You did save me, didn't you? I hope you're happy with all this. You made me this way, so take responsibility and be with me forever. Be with me until I lose my mind. Until I can't think anymore, and you can't think anymore, and we just keep... You're right. I have to learn. I have to learn how this goes. How I can be better to you. I didn't expect to fall in love with you in light of losing one of my best friends, but I'm glad I did. Really glad I did. It's frustrating. This entire situation. Not because of you. Not because of any of this. Just because of what they do. What the misunderstandings. They happen so frequently. And the demons might just be victims sometimes. They can be like you. It's not all of them. It makes me wonder if I've killed innocent before. I sincerely hope I didn't. But I still worry. I still worry even if it's in vain. Because I can't just let innocence be sacrificed when this world is already full of those corrupted by things anything but. Listen, honey, darling, if we want to be safe about this, it's gonna be difficult. We have to stay safe. They might send someone. I have to blend in. I didn't think of this. The Demon Slayer Corps. I'm one of the pillars, so I might have a hard time explaining. It might be better if they think I'm dead. No. You're right. If we're going to change this, we have to do it from within. We can't just let them think that it's alright the way things are. That won't work. We have to change this from within. But how do I do it without them ganging up on me? I know I could maybe take on one or two, but why would I want to? Why would I turn my blades on my comrades? I know they're misunderstood with Tanjiro. Or maybe I was. You know, your kisses have a big effect on me, so you need to be careful. They're deadly. Very deadly. No. Focus. If we lose our focus, they might hunt us down. And that's the worst. Dying without being able to be heard. I realize now how black and white the world was made out to be when it's not. There's hues in between it, a million more. And I'm not going to let them judge us, make us into something we're not, or demonize us, make us apologize for what we didn't do. As long as we stay together, it's going to work out somehow. It has to. Or else, then we'll have to make it work. I love you a lot. You just don't get it, do you? I like that you don't, though. It's that innocence to you. That's what made things so... That's what made me go soft around you. It made me have a chance to hear you out. To not jump to conclusions. You broke through my barriers. And now my lungs feel like they can breathe without pain. Even if there's still that hunger, at least I have the solace that we both bear it. That we both wouldn't cave into it. I'm struggling still, the beast inside. Of course, I know it's something you must have dealt with for a long time, but still, I love you. I love you 1,000 times. I love you. I know it's something I'll need to understand. How to be a proper counterpart to you. To protect and love you and give back what you've done to me 1,000 times more. That love of kissing really is contagious. Every time you make me go feral for you. Is that the point of this? To drive me wild? This desire just keeps getting bigger. It makes me feel like I'm a monster, but I know I'm not. Just like you're not. These desires for you. Is it alright that I want you so much? Is it okay that even as someone who prides themselves on being noble, that I have this want for more of you? To hold you closer than anything, to want you more than anything, to make you mine over and over and over and over and... My desire for you, it's almost insane. I don't regret it, but at the same time controlling the monster. It's amazing that you've managed to, and for so long, right? You've been a demon since you can remember. I remember when I was a human, too. That's good. Maybe it's because of the intentions when you turned me. It changed everything. I'm glad I retained myself. Yeah. Yeah. Always. I like this. How's it you keep such love in your heart? Haven't people mistreated you? So you understand what a human's fears. Yeah. It feels hard to say that. Like I'm not me anymore. But I know I am. I know I can't lose myself that way. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what I'd be. But I know I couldn't do this without you. I know I couldn't be here, and that I would have died, noble death or not. I'm not so much someone for nobility and honor, but I can't handle something like this. Like losing you. It sounds terrifying. And leaving you alone. I can't believe I was willing to cling to something. That I was afraid. Changing something so simple. Why? Demons aren't so different. If they choose not to be. I suppose I should look to you. What do you think we should do? What is it that comes to mind? Should we escape this town? Or live here silently? Are we too different? Or something else? God, sometimes you're such a difficult one to talk to. I'm not complaining, but you're both beautiful and dangerous. It makes things difficult for me, that's for sure. Trust me, we'll make it out of this, but if you think going is the best, you're probably right. Let's get going then. Here. I'll carry whatever I can. We can come back here, if it's still in one piece when we get back. I worry, sometimes, about what happens outside there. I think we can still hunt the bad ones, or maybe convince them to stop. I've heard that once a demon has blood, they're never the same again. I guess you wouldn't know firsthand, would you? No. That's fine. You're awfully pretty for a demon. You know that. All this you've brought to me. You've changed my life. Never thought I'd be talking to a demon, or a demon myself. But you've changed that. You made that headache of what I felt like I needed to do to avenge things, to change my world for the better. You showed me in nearly one day how different it was. I understand your caution. There's a lot of hunters around. Demon slayers are getting more popular. But we have to be careful. At least make sure we come in peace. Make friends, blend in. No. Maybe you're right. It's not that simple. Especially with me. Sorry. My appearance might make things difficult. And I know there's a lot of people who just don't get it. And they're not going to stick around and let us explain. You pass as a human. You might be our chance to get out of here. If I cover my face, and my arms, and my legs. Damn. Fuck it. No, I'm the one addicted. You did this. I hope you're happy with this. Means you're not going to escape me anymore. You got that? My sweet. You did this. Good thing you're tastier than any meat, than any other thing I could think of ever eating. Besides, I don't really like meat like that. So it's lucky. I bet I couldn't have eaten them even if I wanted to. It's just not my thing. I didn't think love was either. But you proved me wrong. You proved that I could have feelings after everything. I didn't think it was possible. And now I'm not sure. You seem like you're me. But you know what you want. You're me, but you're not. We're alike, but we're different. Doesn't that make things more exciting? In a sense, it's like we're two sides to the same coin. I don't mind it. As long as I can hold you in my arms. As long as I can feel your warmth against my skin. As long as I can never become the monster that people think we are. That's what I want. Let's stay here for now. If we leave, there's no telling what might happen. At least wait until nighttime. And besides... I told you, I'm hungry for something that isn't food. I'm hungry for you. Damn. What are you going on about? A food only we can eat? You better not be talking about... Huh? Candy? How have people not... Putting it in my mouth like that... You've got quite the rebellious streak, I see. I'm not complaining, but you could at least warn me first. It's sweet. It helps make the hunger less. You're strange. What did you even see in me back there? Why did you help me? Why did you fall in love with me? Sometimes I don't get you. I don't get you at all. But I try to. I try, but You did this to me. I hope you're proud. No, I'm going to kiss you back. What's with you? I understand, but you're still like that. You're just a mess, aren't you? And I love it. I love the mess you become like this. And I'm not sure why. Probably because I've seen you in something like this. Hey, you, Is it wrong that this sensation, this love, I want to spoil you. I want to make you feel all the things you missed out on. I know your humanity was stolen from you. And in a way, I never had a chance to stay mine. But that's okay. If we shower each other with love. And we never lose to those bad things. I'm sure it's going to work out. I'm sure together we can make it happen. True love and happiness and everything in between. Please, won't you be my Iris? Yeah. I thought of it. It may be a stupid nickname, but I thought it suited you because your eyes are the shade of irises. My favorite flower. And It may seem ironic to say that about your eye since there's an iris in the eye, but I'm talking about the flower. You smell sweet like them too. Maybe it's because the candy you keep around, but there's a lot more to you than that. I've wanted to appreciate you, to love you for a long time. Since we've been here, I've learned to cope with what I am. Yeah, maybe it's only been a few days, but it feels like a long time to me. I guess it's kind of silly. Then, I guess I'll call you my treasure. Because you've been the one thing in my life I don't want to lose. The one thing in my life that's keeping me sane. Even through everything, you've been there for me. Don't lose that beautiful heart, my treasure. Is it wrong I want to spoil you? I want to use all this time that we're going to have. Demons live longer, right? So I won't have to say goodbye to you, as long as we stay alive. Is it greed? I don't care. I'll protect you like a dragon protects its treasure, because that's what I'll be for you. I'll be your dragon, and you'll be my treasure. Don't forget what you are to me. What you've done for me is more than most. More than anyone. I'm used to being what I am because I need to be, not because of any other reason. Now I take my life into my own hands with you. I want to make something of it. I want it to be a life that I can be proud of, even if I'm a demon now. So what? This hunger is nothing. And even if it was, I could satiate it with your kiss, my treasure. Why did you become so important to me, my treasure? I regret nothing, but it's shocking. It's almost frightful how much you affect me, how much you make me happy to be alive. Even as what I swore I'd never fall to, I did. And I never thought, my treasure, that you'd make it so sweet. This dragon, he loves you. And he wants to hold you this close so that nothing can come between us. He wants to hold you and make those dreams of yours even more special and make those thoughts of yours only about him. You see, dragons are greedy, my treasure, and I want you all to myself. Always. I want to make you blush and make you think of me. I want to make you feel so small and so beautiful, so gorgeous. You may be a demon, but you're beyond beautiful. And this dragon of yours will make you cry out his name, because he only wants you to think of him. My treasure, my one and only treasure, with the cutest you right now. I want you, treasure. I need you. If ever there was a treasure hoard I've always wanted, it was you all along. I never gave myself a chance to want, for fear of letting myself give in to temptation. But you make me give in, because I want to. I've always wanted to. Treasure, I love you. I thought those words would be hard to say. I thought I'd never be able to say them with confidence. After what I've lost, after what I swore, I never thought I could feel this way about anyone. Especially after losing what I thought was someone I loved and cared about. But treasure, you're different. Because you're not afraid to be greedy. You're not afraid to do those things, those cardinal sins that I still am, but I'm breaking it. Maybe it's the altering of my mind, but I don't care. Whatever it is. Treasure, I want to make you happy. Truly happy. Special. Blushing. Pushed against you. And made mine. You're my treasure. And this dragon has fangs. Things used to protect you. Things used to tease you. And passion that's only for you. It may not seem like much, but my treasure, you've changed me in ways I can't even begin to describe. You've changed me in ways that make everything else pale in comparison. I'm no longer a demon slayer, even if I kind of regret that. It's fine. I understand what it means. To kill a demon now is to kill a human. We're no different. Just, we're made to be different. We're made to seem different. To be pitted against each other by a madman. And by my former friend. I know. You don't have to tell me. I know it's not that way. But it still hurts. It still hurts a lot. To see things like that. But I won't stop. I'll never stop. Now, my treasure. Where was I? You've awakened this fire in me. So, I'll devour you instead of the candy. I'm only kidding. Teasing, as it would be. Why don't you be honest with me? You were so kissy last time. Why do you seem shy now? Hey. You're cute. You're more than cute, treasure. I wouldn't call you my treasure if you weren't worth being treasured. But you are. You always will be. Because you can't lose that special that you have. And you make me feel crazy, love drunk for you. In ways that I didn't know I could. I guess the first step is spoiling me then, isn't it? You're always telling me to treat you like an equal, but at the same time, treasure, I know how you react. I study this. Perhaps it's because I've been a demon slayer so long, but I've studied you. I figured you out. You like it when I dote on you. When I kiss your hand and kiss up your arm and look you right in the eyes while I hold you closer, closer still. I know that's what you love. I know you love hearing me breathe right next to you without the pain in my lungs. You're kind, my treasure. Too kind for this world, and too kind for your circumstance. So I need to protect you and love you and make all those dreams you may or may not have come to fruition. Together, you and I. Kisses are like electricity for the soul. Something that's in precious commodity, but so brilliant. The way it can shoot up your spine and down again. The way it can pierce your heart and leave a hole in it. I want our love to be as fiery as a dragon's breath. My treasure. I will be that dragon that steals you from my own and spoils you and makes you think of nothing else other than being my treasure, being mine forever and ever and ever and ever. I don't care what anyone else wants. I'll protect this world, but I won't bow to it any longer. I'm sorry, treasure. It must be overwhelming you. Am I to take that as an invitation, treasure? May I have more of your time, your passion, your love, your everything? May I be this greedy dragon, deep within my very soul, and may I shove you and spoil you and make you mine, over and over and over and over and over and over. Is it too much for me to ask for you to be mine? No matter what, no matter who, No matter what gets in our way, I just want you by my side, treasure. Nothing will do besides you. I love you. I'm living because of you. Let me make you mine. I promise, treasure, this greedy dragon will be kind to this treasure, because there's nothing in the world that matters to me like you. Nothing. Nothing. Not even close. You're gorgeous. Perfect, even. The amount I want you, words cannot describe. My treasure. This dragon is truly greedy, but he regrets nothing. Not one kiss, not one touch, because his treasure is worth it all. All the pain and suffering in the world. He would shut it out, just for his treasure. Your touch is intoxicating, your breaths. They make me more passionate than if my life depended on it. Treasure, you make me feel like no one else can. I wish only to taste you more. The feelings you have. Your scent, intoxicating. The demon wants more, but I want to have you gently. I want to have you in a way you'll never forget. My treasure, your dragon, as flawed as he is, must have. My treasure, can you feel me? Don't be surprised. At least not too much. How much I want you, treasure. How much I want you to feel loved. Just relax. Leave everything to your dragon. Greedy and powerful. Oh, come with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Something about the counting makes it more intense, right? Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, I fucking love you. Sorry. The words just come out and fuck. 'Cause I love you so much. My treasure. My treasure. dragon wants to hold you. Am I taking this nickname too far? You can tell me if that's the case. It's alright to. I don't mind. Mostly because you have to. You have to be honest with me. If you are, it makes things so much easier. It makes us able to function better as loves. As two halves to the same. I love you. I love you more than anything. And I'm proud to be in your life like I am. As well as to be greedy with you, my treasure. I love you. I need you. And I want you. I want to hold you. And make sure you know how loved you are. Inside and out. When I wrap these arms around you, I want your dreams to come true. And the only way I can do that is if you allow me to. Is if you stay in my arms. Even long after things get complicated. Don't worry. You're my treasure. You won't lose that special. And you can just relax with me. You can feel my heartbeat, can't you? Together, we'll enjoy it. The happiness of true love. At least, the closest thing to true love I've ever understood. I love you. Without question, I do. And I always want more of you. I just want you in my life. My treasure. This dragon will always hold you closer. I want you more and more. Every breath of yours is a gift to me. I hope you know that. Every single one. You are a gift to me. Inside and out. I could kiss you until I lose my mind. But I'd say I already did. Because I've fallen so hard for you. Do you regret it? Waiting so long to kiss me. To be fair, you did kiss me pretty quick. But I mean really kiss me. Like you do now. May I kiss you until I lose myself? I just want more of you. I want more of you every single day. Mostly because when I think of it, I realize how much I didn't have. Before this, I was strict, but I wasn't happy. I was trying to persist based on values that aren't even mine. I was existing instead of really enjoying myself. So I'm sorry that I gave you a hard time at the start. Then again, if you were any other demon, I don't think it would have worked. You and I. But I'm glad you are my treasure, and not just another demon. That makes it all special to me. As special as you are. You make life worth it, more than I've ever known. It was never terrible, though I guess I can't say that. But I'm proud to have survived and met someone like you. It makes me happy, very happy. It makes me happy enough that I want to stay like this forever. Won't you let me? Won't you stay with me in these strong arms? These arms that can protect you from anyone who would do you harm. Protecting is what I do best. And I intend to do it for the rest of as long as I'm myself. I know we'll live forever, won't we? It's exciting. I never thought the idea of it, unnatural, would be so appealing, but I understand it now. I love you, my treasure, and the selfish dragon will continue on forever with you, loving you even more every day.